Between the Pylons. I'm John Camacho.
And this is Jacob Waters.
What were you looking at?
I was just stretching.
Okay.
Yeah, my headphones.
You're good?
Dude, it got really tight all of a sudden. Okay. I got scared, claustrophobic.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little bit of a claustrophobic area. I won't deny. I mean,
you guys
we're
don't
tight.
know what space we're working with.
Yeah.
And we do really well. It's like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtains.
The messed up part is we actually have an entire room.
Yeah.
We just put ourselves in the corner because we thought that was better, I guess.
I think that if you can find yourself to a dog shit environment, it's better in the long run.
Well, yeah, no, of course.
You appreciate things more. And it smells in this corner. It's musty over here. I'm sweating.
I just thought you were going somewhere else with that,
No,
I guess.
it was in thought.
That was all you had.
It was in thought.
Because I was trying to leave you room to work.
No.
You didn't go anywhere.
No, I just needed you. You didn't help. Fuck.
I guess I gave you your rope to hang yourself.
God damn.
All
What'd you... All right.
What do we do today?
Football. Week 3.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
Ooh.
DK. And we're repping that division. Seahawks.
Yeah.
Wildly impressive, honestly. I'm impressed. You got something you need to get out of your system right now.
I just think it's fucked up we're not talking about the Dolphins right now.
We're going to get there.
Tua Tagovailoa.
There's only like one person in this state who wants to talk about that, and it's you.
Yeah, but I have the camera, so
It's true. You do get to edit this.
Yeah. No, I mean, we can talk about the Seahawks.
So I guess I'll say that then. What is your most impressive thing of the week? I think you already did not bury the lead, but
I mean, Tua threw for 199 yards in the fourth quarter, came back 28-7 in the second half of the game. I think 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to beat the Ravens. So that was pretty dope.
Wildly impressive. And I'll say this: I let you guys down because I watched the game with John. I should have recorded the celebration because it was ecstatic. I mean, it was something special. You should have been happy.
I was a happy dude.
It was crazy to think 28-7, just writing them off, and it's like, well, that's Lamar's day, And that was
Lamar
it.
had a day,
it still was
too.
Lamar's day.
Yeah.
But shit, y'all came back. Mike McDaniels is the guy. It looks like
I'm liking him so far.
Offensive scheme with the players is just gelling.
Yeah.
It's going well. I mean, even the little tidbits for the advanced football fan out there, they lined up in 21 personnel, which 2 running back, 1 tight end in the huddle. So the Ravens see that, call timeout, substitute for a heavier personnel defensive package-wise. Then they come out and it's empty shotgun set, and which is Jalen Waddle's 60-yard play. But it's like, how do you scheme against that if they line up in this but show this?
Yeah.
It's smart. It really is.
Two pass-catching tight ends, 2 of the best wide receivers in the league. I'm not saying the top 2, but they're both up there in my opinion. And you only need 2 really good wide receivers to go in 22 wide. 22
and they did. Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was great. I don't really have anything else to say. It's been talked about, I guess, enough. I think Tua is getting I'm gonna be a little bit of a hater. I feel like is Tua getting a little bit too much credit for Tyreek Hill running wide open down the sideline?
Yeah, for sure.
And Tua played great. Like, he had 2 bad he had 1 really bad interception in the first half. One I think was a great play by the defense.
Blame him,
But beyond that, Tua played amazing in the second half. Absolutely love everything he did. But I mean, I think a lot of the credit goes to the weapons.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But it was a statement win, though. You needed it because you have a gauntlet of a schedule. The AFC
Buffalo Bills this week.
Yeah. They were due to get the Titans. That was going to happen. We live in Tennessee, for those of you who don't know. And my God, is it entertaining to see Facebook feeds right now saying just throw the team away. Derrick Henry is washed. The team is garbage. The defense wasn't going anywhere. What are we doing? And I'll sum it up by continuing on that. Y'all do suck. It is bad.
You are washed.
You are washed.
You guys do suck.
Your window
and I
closed.
love it.
Yes, because of the lack of aggressive moves in the offseason.
Yeah.
You should have paid A.J. Brown. And I'm not going to say A.J. Brown was the sole thing for that. But top to bottom, if you take away the monster that is Derrick Henry, and I'm not going to fully take it away, I think he's definitely off to a slow start. He isn't really running with the same power that he was at first. Behind the line, people are ankle tackle grabbing him. Just not him right now.
No.
Hopefully he gets there, but without him being the monster that he can be, you've seen what that offense is. And it's a bottom
tier.
Bottom 10, bottom 5? No,
not bottom 5. I mean, they're still... Okay,
bottom 10.
Yeah.
It's a bad offense.
To be fair, they did lose to the best team in the league.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them a little bit of credit.
And the Titans have gotten them... What was it? It was
last year on Monday night, right?
Last year they beat them on the goal line stand, but I'm pretty sure the year before they went to Buffalo and destroyed them like 31-7. Titans got the dub on them there.
Yeah.
And everyone was out on the Titans and throwing away the Bills, you know. So listen, they hopefully can use this as motivation going forward. It's just you're going to need a lot of things to happen and fall into place. The best part, though, is that you're in a bad division where Jacksonville's leading it at 1 win and 1 tie, right?
Jacksonville tie.
1-1. They're just 1-1.
I think did Jacksonville lose week 1? Oh, they did. They lost to Washington. That's what it was.
And they won this past.
They're still
very impressive win to the Colts, by the way.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that Jacksonville was leading that division. That's nuts. Colts look terrible.
Colts, and that's what I was saying. If going off of my most impressive headline for the week would be Jacksonville shutting out the Colts like they did. The offense clicking. It's not phenomenal by any means, but it is efficient at times with a defense, though, that is rallying to the football, relying on their superstars, and Travon Walker is living up to... He didn't really...
He's the number 1 pick,
yeah. He's living up to the number 1. There wasn't a lot of hype going around it, but in spite of that, you see his name, he's making plays, he's out there all the time. So it's
I mean, both of them, it seems like, are playing well. Both the first 2 picks, and the dude for the Lions, Hutchinson's killing it. Yeah. Well, the one of them was like a sack, but I'll give it to him. He still has 3 sacks in the first half alone. That was insane.
Yeah.
Man, it's okay. So I hate to go right back to the Dolphins, but Bills. Do the Dolphins have a chance?
Yeah, for sure. Who has home?
It's in Miami.
It's in Miami. I mean, I definitely think that helps just because you get to dodge Bills Mafia. I mean, yeah, man. There's a way. Their defense is a lot better than the Ravens. I'll say that. You got the thing.
You think the Bills' defense is a lot better than the Ravens?
Yeah, I do. I think the Bills are like a top 3 defense in the league. I love the Bills' defense. I think they're just full of fucking ball hawks. They got some good.
You think so?
Great safety, good corner. Von Miller.
Fair enough. I mean, they're a good defense. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have said.
I think the one way that you could attack them is the way that you won't attack them, and that's running the ball up the middle, gashing them.
Yeah.
If there's a weakness, it's interior defensive line.
Yeah.
They've done a lot to address that too, though. So I mean, it's going to be a dogfight.
If the Rams couldn't, stuff it up the gut, I know the Dolphins can't. We don't really have that interior offensive line that's really strong. It'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting game. It turned from a game that like I was circling as an L, and I was like looking at, midway through the Ravens game, I'm looking at like, okay, well, we lost this game. We're going to lose to the Bills next week. We might have a chance against Cincinnati. If we can get out of the first 4, 2-2, the rest of our schedule starts to clean up a little bit. We get a nice little run of games that we can win. And I was looking at it that way. Now, it's funny how one comeback changes everything. But now I'm like, okay, we're 2-0. We could take control of this division, and statistically, of course, we can. But like, I don't think anybody really considers the Dolphins in the same class as the Bills. This could be the ultimate. Hey, NFL, we're the team to beat.
It's important too because it's interdivision, like you said.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at the way that tiebreakers and seedings happen, I can easily see the Dolphins at 10-11 wins by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I could also see the Bills, I assume, just a little bit ahead of that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if y'all catch them right here, 10-11 wins, we're coming down to it. That's the difference in getting this division. It's the difference in being a 5, 6, 7 seed wild card wise. There's a lot of ways that it stacks up.
Yeah. And the other,
I haven't looked at the spread yet. Have you?
I can look. I'll pull it up right now.
I was about to say, let's make our table bet.
Okay.
Let's do it. We've been wanting to do this for a while. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I'm okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to set it up for the viewers at home. I'm sorry.
Shit, if you don't leave, I'm sorry. I'll be rude about it.
I think it's perfectly understandable why they wouldn't immediately know what we're betting. We're betting a table, guys.
That's making me look dumb. That make me look dumb in front of the people. No. Okay, Bills Mafia jumps through tables. I will take the Bills. God damn.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Oh man. I'll take I didn't realize they put it at the Bills favored 6.5.
I mean, I think that's. I can't blame them.
Loser jumps through the table.
All right. Loser jumps through the table?
Yes. I think this.
My team's going to lose and I have to jump through a table? Yeah. I think winner should jump through the table.
Really?
If my Dolphins cover 6.5, I will jump through a table.
Wow. So do you just want to jump through a table? No. You can.
I mean, I'm doing it to win, though. That's my thought process.
I'm not a Bills fan.
You're a Josh Allen fan.
I love Josh Allen. Right. I rep Bills Mafia.
I had to finish an entire bottle of Woodford the other day, or on Sunday, because I said, "Oh my God!" It was when we got within 7, and we got that touchdown. We're within 7. I said, "Oh my God! If the Dolphins come back and win this game, I will finish this bottle." And then Dolphins go down, score a touchdown. Ravens score a field goal. Dolphins go down and score another touchdown for the win. And guess who finished that bottle?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. For your team. If I was given that same opportunity, I'm a Vikings fan, for Kirk Cousins to perform well on Monday night, I would have. And we saw how that went. I didn't get my chance.
Okay, what if we did?
If you'd rather flip it to the Vikings over the Lions, I'm here for that.
Let's do 2 tables.
Where are we gonna get them?
All right. I
we have a supply-demand issue now.
Okay, so tell me what you're trying to bet. You want me to jump through a table if my team loses?
Because it would suck, I assume.
I don't want to get double sucked, though. I don't want to have to jump through a table and have my team lose. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the point, though. That's like why we make a bet for the punishment, not for the reward here. So we swap it up. I mean, do you want to have another form of payment, I guess?
I think if you're so confident in the Bills to cover the spread, you should.
I wasn't. You could see my reaction when I saw 6.5. I like the Bills, but damn.
I broke my leg in a puddle, so I don't know what a table could do to me. Like that's a factor here.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I get to pick your table, too, I'm getting, like, marble slab top or something.
Okay.
Like you're breaking a shoulder trying to go through this thing.
Okay.
You're not, yeah.
I don't want to make these bets anymore.
No, okay. All right, maybe.
Let's do the egg bet. 2 raw eggs on camera.
2?
2.
You have to eat 2?
You put them in a bowl and yeah.
Holy God.
No cup, not a bowl.
Oh, I think it needs to be a clear bowl, actually. They need to know. Listen, we don't fuck around with fake eggs here on Between the Pylons.
Yeah. I don't know who does, but we don't for sure.
We don't.
Honestly, we just can't afford fake eggs. Yeah. We don't know how that would work.
Yeah. If you know how, please.
Yeah, we'd love to cheat.
I would. Let's make it money line though.
No, take your line. Not money. Vegas thinks we're gonna lose by 7, and you want money line.
Okay. So I can't. So they're minus 255 money line favorite. That equates to 2.5 eggs. Listen, I'll throw you a bone. I'll do 3 eggs to your 1. It's math, man. You got to be here for me on this one.
3 eggs.
Yeah, 3 eggs. You name the amount of eggs. Multiply it by 3, and that's what I
pick the eggs.
Now, if you say 5 eggs, I'm gonna have to do 15. No. I'm not doing that.
No. I will bet 1, but I want to buy the eggs from the store.
You're not getting ostrich eggs or something.
No. I will buy them from a Kroger.
I don't need a damn.
I will buy them from Kroger.
What eggs do they have at Kroger? We're not throwing out free advertising here. Like what?
Double yolk eggs.
Intentionally?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why?
I don't know either.
It'd
be 6 yolks total.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
You got a deal.
All right. It's
done.
You got
a deal.
It's done.
We did it.
All right. I'll bet on the Lions too. I'm gonna have you do a carton of eggs.
That's minus 2.5. Listen, I would like to leave eggs over there.
Okay, we're done with eggs.
Yeah, we did that. Right. We went into today knowing we would do something with eggs. I don't know why.
Yeah. It was a weird call at 3 a.m. when he called me and said, "Hey, we got to have something to do with eggs."
Dude, I was just inspired.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I was inspired, man. I've been reading a lot about like great thinkers.
Yeah.
You know, and Edison, he used to fall asleep with a lead ball in his hand, and right before he'd fall asleep, it would drop, and he'd wake up, and he said that was when he's most productive. Mm-hmm. I did that same thing with my Xbox controller, and it was just like eggs, you know, and I was inspirational pod.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do good.
Yeah.
I want shots for the Vikings. That is my substance.
All right.
You're the weirdo who wants eggs.
I mean, I'll do shots too. All right, shots for your Vikings.
Yep.
3-1.
No.
Why not? Money line or not?
I think the Lions have something to give.
Yeah, I agree. But the line is about the same. Your money line is
like
your money
game.
line.
I feel like you're getting two good options.
I mean, I feel like I'm just following Vegas right now.
Okay. All right.
Lions are plus 205, which is 2-1. Vikings are minus 250, which is 2.5 to 1. We rounded up on 2.5 to 1 with the Dolphins.
We're rounding down now.
I think we should round up again.
No, we're rounding down on this one. With my team, you know, you get the edge with your team, clearly. Yeah, we'll do shots for this one. And 2-1. Let's do 4 shots to 2 shots.
Bet.
So we have eggs.
Shots.
And only 1 egg for you to 3 eggs.
Yeah.
And shots for
I like the way you said only 1 egg. Look,
because I'm afraid you're going to show up with. I mean, yes, that too. But I'm afraid you're going to show me like basic 3rd grade multiplication table. Show up with 4 eggs times 3. I have to do 12 eggs now.
Here's your dozen.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh well, we agreed to bet times 3, not just 1. So nope. I want to make sure it's.
All right. What about Titans Raiders for the table bet? It's a coin flip game. Minus 1.5, plus 1.5.
Titans need this one.
Raiders do too. They're both
really need this one.
Both teams are 0-2.
Raiders just choked away that lead. Wow.
I'll take Raiders.
I bet you will.
What do you mean?
I feel like
what do you mean you bet I will? It's a coin flip game. You're mad at me for picking a side? What do you mean?
I think you're taking advantage of a flawed system here.
Of what?
Being able to speak first.
You got a mic too, motherfucker.
I just think that you were hogging at the airwaves right there. Okay. I would have said Raiders.
Well, then I guess we won't bet. I don't feel like you should be personally attacked.
I am. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm about to have to do 4 shots and 6 eggs.
and jump through a table. Where are we going to get the table, though? I really don't know.
I'll find one.
You'll find
I'll find one. I'll take someone's yard sale table.
Okay.
Like I'll show it and be like, hey, how much for the table, not the stuff on it? And then leave.
Yeah.
If I lose any version of the table and shot or egg bet, it's happening all at once.
Yeah, I mean, it should.
Eggs chased by shots, jumping.
Eggs chased by shots.
If it's going to be bad.
That's not how I would do it.
But how would you do it? Different days?
I would do shot chased by eggs.
No, eggs then shot. The liquor will keep it down.
I don't think you're right.
And then they're going to get scrambled when I deliver the damn people's elbow top rope to this table. I don't like the assumption I'm just losing already.
I don't really want to do the table. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, we can scratch the table. That's fine.
But I want you to do the table.
That's why I said table bet. I think we get the most productive version of what I want.
Yeah.
That. I mean, what's another one that you're
Falcons, Seahawks. We can bet on just bad teams.
Falcons.
That's
Falcons
another.
Lost me a lot of money.
How'd they lose
that backdoor cover.
Oh, really?
Garbage. I parlayed your Dolphins money line. So hype about with Rams, minus 10.
Damn.
Offered me a
backdoor
They offered
cover.
me a hefty cash out at halftime. Should have taken it looking back, but I mean they were up 21 to.
Oh, dude, yeah, that sucks.
You know, and I was like, man, I'm good. And yeah, then I didn't even think twice about it. And then I checked my cash out afterwards, and I was like, "Where's it at?"
Yeah, where's my money?
31-27.
That's the worst feeling.
Like, fuck, dude. That's how I lost that bet. That was a bad one.
All right, then I'll take Falcons. You take Seahawks.
Yeah, I think Seahawks win that game.
I think Falcons win that game. So
for what though? Let me hit you with my car. Going 15.
I don't want to get... Again, I broke my leg in a puddle. I'm not risking a car.
I'm willing.
Yeah, I bet you are. I don't have anything else, I guess. We can do eggs again.
No. Too much protein.
Too much
protein going on.
I don't have any other bets. We could bet shots. That's a go-to.
We'll keep talking. I'll think of something.
Okay, we'll move on to our next.
How about every 2 minutes on next week's pod, you have to eat a spoonful of peanut butter and you don't get a drink.
Every 2 minutes?
Yes.
No. I will do every 5 minutes and I get a drink. We can have a timer to where, like, even if I'm mid-thought, I have to fucking grab a spoonful of peanut butter.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to think about the obligation you're giving to your co-host at that point, too. There's a lot of filling. Like, hey, can you ramble on about whatever the hell we're on while I scarf down my peanut butter?
To be fair, this pod has just primarily been us laughing, and there's been no coherent thought.
There's been a few.
There's a couple. Yeah.
The least coherent one is thinking that the Titans have a chance against the Raiders.
I don't think anybody has lost brain cells listening to us.
No.
Not yet.
I'm going to make y'all uncomfortable when I eat peanut butter, too. I'm going to make sure we lose subscribers. I want YouTube to send out a notice. Shit's going to get weird.
This is it for us.
Yeah. This is the week. That was
all she wrote.
It went downhill. We tackled too much at once.
What about Packers and Bucks?
No,
that's a close one.
And I'm honestly shocked to see the line as low as it is. Mike Evans and the 1-game suspension. Love the fact that he goes and he'll fight fucking Satan if he messes with his quarterback. Mm-hmm. I mean, Lattimore messed with Jameis 4 years ago, gets put on his ass. Lattimore messes with Brady, gets put on his ass. Mike Evans has to sit out a game, yeah. So I guess in a way, Marshawn Lattimore can guard him next week without ever playing him. He did good.
Yeah.
But that's a hard one, too. That's a weird coin flip game.
You think so?
I mean, not weird, I would say. I understand why it is, but I'm just saying I think both teams are nowhere near playing to what they should be playing at.
Yeah, not yet.
That should be like America's game of the week, but I feel like it's a little washed down.
I think I would take the over. I feel very good about 41.5 over.
Yeah, I do too. I think that comes from the Bucks, though. They have been struggling heavily.
I think it comes from both. I see this game as like a 27-23 type of game, and that easily covers.
Yeah, it does.
That's kind of where I'm at.
It'll be a game that I bet on the over for sure. Like when you think Packers Bucks, you don't think the same line should be set for Falcons Seahawks. I get that.
That's a good point.
I get that completely. Those teams should be like, hell yeah, that's just a shit fest. But Packers Bucks, we're talking two teams removed from being an NFC Championship game almost. So where's that line being set at? That's tough. That's a tough one.
What about Rams? I hate that we're just going down and looking at the games for next week, but what about Rams Cardinals?
Rams. I like Rams a lot. I feel like
I feel like that line's off. I think the Rams won by like 7 to 10.
I do too.
This Cardinals line is weird. It's 3.5.
Kyler was able to play a little bit of hero ball. He ran around like a toddler after they take your phone or something. I mean, like, you just couldn't catch him. It was different. The Raiders let that one go more than the Cardinals won.
I do agree with that. I think that was one of those things where, like, I think it was Renfro. He fumbled 2 plays in a row. He fumbled over the middle. He fumbled over the middle, and they recovered it, and then he fumbled again in the flats. I mean, it was 2 plays that he touched in a row. It might have been not been like sequential plays, but yeah.
If we want to get to my lock of the week. This one might be weird. It's in division. It is the Cowboys over the Giants. The Cowboys are the underdog in that game.
Cowboys over the Giants?
Cowboys over the Giants. Cowboys defense is going to come and knock some heads off. I do not think the Giants have the firepower capable. They're lucky being 2-0 as they are. They are due for a loss. It's coming.
Give me the Giants.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Giants win that game. Wow. I think the Giants are better coached and have about as much talent.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're off. We're
you completely disagree with that?
We're against each other this week.
Because I mean, you look at the Cowboys. Their star is Micah Parsons right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give. I mean, CeeDee Lamb's fine, but he's not special without Dak there, in my opinion. I look at this Cowboys team as a team that was kind of lucky to get away with a win last week. I don't foresee them winning a bunch of games down the stretch without Dak. Me personally, I don't.
No, I don't.
And then the Giants, I agree. The Giants have Giants got lucky to win week 1 against the Titans. They shouldn't have won that game. And then they played kind of an ugly game against the Carolina Panthers. But to me, that's a team that at least is learning how to win and is coached well. And if I think it's going to be a close game, I'll take the better coached team, in my opinion.
It's just wild to think that the Giants can somehow go, and right now favored to go 3-0.
Yeah,
that's
a weird way to look at it. Yeah.
But preseason, that is just not on the realm. I mean, I'm wondering what pipe you're smoking out of if you're trying to tell me that the Giants are 3-0. That's going to be different. So that's why I'm taking the Cowboys. I just assume the Cowboys have to write something. They do have talent in spite of Dak being gone.
So this is your lock of the week.
Yes.
You locked it.
Yes,
you think it's a guarantee.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I'm saying you're wrong.
Okay.
What are you willing to bet on?
Oh my God.
I mean, it's your lock of the week. You should be willing to bet just about anything.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm thinking you jump through a table. Naked.
Naked. I mean, it's my lock of the week. If you're willing to put that on there, I'll jump through a table.
No, I mean, I don't want to jump through a table. I want you to jump through a table if they lose.
What's up with you in furniture right now?
I feel like you want to jump through a table more than I do. You're more willing to risk that.
There's a world.
Yeah.
There's a world. God, I don't want it to be on the Cowboys, though, but I did. I locked it. I locked it not because of what I think the Cowboys are capable of, but because the Giants are up here, head in the clouds. It is time for them to be relegated back to where they belong. Listen, we're off of the caste system here. They do not belong where they're at.
What about, okay, so my dog has like a little invisible fence collar.
No. No, I'm not getting electrocuted. I'm not getting electrocuted.
No, you got to hear me out. It's not going to electrocute you. It's just going to zap you.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, different term for electrocution. That benefits
but you get to run through it as fast as you can, and once it's done, it's done.
The further I go, the longer I'm going to get shocked on the way back.
No.
Yes.
It won't shock you on the way back. I know it won't, because they don't want to teach the dog not to come back home. So it shocks you on the way down, and when it comes back, it doesn't shock you.
I don't like that.
You don't like the technology? Or?
I don't like. No, I think it would do great for a dog. I do. I understand the concept of it. I think it would keep them where you want to keep them.
It does for me. A great user review for me anyway.
I don't want to be kept. I don't want to be kept like that.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. We recently partook in the world's hottest chip challenge.
Okay.
I have more chips. Mm-hmm. I think you need to do a part of that during the pod.
You do a whole chip if the Cowboys lose. What?
Hell
Why not?
Whole chip?
Why not?
Why do I give you a little and it's like...
I think you should have to... If the Cowboys lose, it's your lock of the week. People are going to put millions of dollars on this bet. They trust you.
Yeah, they're gonna who motherfucker?
They trust you.
Who?
I'm going to put... I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to bet on the Cowboys because you said that.
They should, and you're smart if you do.
Then you are not risking anything by betting the chip.
You should. If the Cowboys, my lock wins, you have to do it.
But the whole chip.
The same amount that you want me to do, you have that outcome. If my bet wins, that's the point. I'm not just.
I feel like you should put your money where your mouth is.
I should put my honor. All right.
Risk something for nothing.
All right. Well, let's edit out the last 15 minutes, and I'll have a new lock of the week, everyone. I think the Cowboys are beating the Giants. I'm not worried about that.
All right. No, genuinely, I will bet half a chip challenge.
Yeah, I'll do a part of the chip.
Half a chip.
I'm not going to get in the nitty gritty of that, but I think we can break it up.
I'm saying
communion style.
I'm saying I will do half the chip if the Cowboys win, but if the Cowboys lose, you should do half of the chip.
You're now taking my lock of the week from me.
Okay, if the Giants, I don't know what I just said.
Holy shit.
If the Cowboys lose, wait. If the Giants win, I'll do the half. I win the bet.
Yes.
And you do the chip.
Yes.
If the Cowboys win,
I want you when you're watching this back to think about.
I lost it there. I'm sorry.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Know. But you know what I'm saying.
No, I mean now I do.
Yeah.
But in the beginning,
yeah, I get how it's confusing.
like holy shit, yeah.
So is that a bet? Half of the chip.
Yeah, deal.
Okay. All right, cool.
We got a lot on the line here, guys.
Yep. I don't know why we went balls to the wall here.
You know, we probably only had to do one of these things. We went through a month's content, and
we could have spaced it out. Yeah.
Yeah, we could have.
We could have spaced it out easily. All right, let's put together a teaser bet of the week, and then we'll get out of here. We've got 30 minutes going, so yeah, I mean we've done a good pod here. I feel like we've laughed a lot and made a lot of bets. Somebody's gonna be really unhappy next week.
Oh my god!
Did we have a peanut butter bet too, or was that just talked about?
I do want that one. I think that's a good one.
The peanut butter would counteract the spicy though, so we'll have to do that another time.
Yeah, we'll just save that one. Then that's fine. That's fine.
Also, I'm just looking right now. This is a totally while I'm trying to pull up the screen so we can screen record our teaser of the week. But the Dolphins and Cincinnati Bengals play Thursday night. I think the Dolphins are better than Cincinnati. They are a 1.5 point underdog. If the Dolphins beat the Bills, they're going to go to a favorite really, really fast. I just think that's something to think about, like if you want to bet ahead of time. I actually really like looking at the next week bets and kind of seeing if there's anything you really like.
Yeah, you get that 1 week ahead of the storyline before it actually gets there.
Like, honestly, I would say the same thing for Buffalo Bills. Buffalo might curve stomp the Dolphins and be a way bigger favorite over the Ravens than 4 points right now. Chargers, Texans. I don't know. That's just interesting looking back, looking farther into the future. All right, let me pull this up. Teasers. My teaser didn't hit last week. I forget what lost for me. Oh, it was the Bengals. I needed the Bengals to cover 1 point, and I thought the Bengals were the lock of the week.
It was just the lack of offensive line. I mean, it's really starting to get back to them. I think they're having some Super Bowl hangover it's extending a little bit. It's
just weird. Like, I mean, they spent all that money on the offensive line. They still don't have anything.
And you would think that if they were somehow able to scheme around it last year, it's not like the line got better in the offseason. You would think
theoretically,
remedied a little bit. Maybe they trusted it too much and they tried to, I guess, take another step offensively. They might need to bring it back a little bit.
Yeah. All right, we got this up here.
So we said start with the over on the Packers-Bucks game.
Okay, yeah, because we already liked that one. Yeah,
we liked that one for sure.
Packers-Bucks over.
We mentioned Rams-Cardinals. We buy some points and tweak that back to a money line.
Yeah, because I do think the Rams probably. We'll see. I don't like going over the 0, so I'll click that, but I usually
you're saying if you buy it is kind of pointless. If you hit 3.5 already, you buy 5 points.
You're going to +2 or +3. It just doesn't help that much. I much rather take the underdog that I think's winning and get a 10-point cushion. That's the way I usually look at it.
Okay.
Like with Jacksonville Chargers, I don't think the Jacksonville wins that game, but do I think they win them? Do I think they can keep it within 2 touchdowns? I mean, kinda. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
I'd be worried about that one.
I would be worried about that one too. Fair enough. I'll leave that one alone.
Depending on Herbert and how comfortable he is throwing the ball, which it looked like he was towards the end of that game, even though he was hurting really bad. Still very efficient.
Yeah. Bengals and Jets. I don't know on that one.
Texans Bears. I would love buying points on the Texans.
Yeah, I agree because I don't know who's. I think that's going to be a close game no matter what.
Yeah, I think that one's going to come down to basically the coaches. Not saying I like either one, but. You give me points and I can buy more with it. I think it's going to be a close, ugly game.
Yeah, I agree. And I would say the same thing with the Titans. Like I would bet the Titans with the plus money, and because I do think that's a coin flip game. I think a good chance that's within a touchdown, within 8 points.
My fear for that is the star power that the Raiders have in a Derek Carr, Devontae, and Darren Waller. I cannot name you how the Titans stop that unless the Titans score like 28 plus points. In what world do they?
So you would just bet on the Raiders altogether. You think the Raiders are going to be better?
That's why I didn't want to touch the Titans in that bet. I'm really, really down on them right now. I think if the Titans want to win that, they need Derrick Henry to absolutely dominate time of possession.
I agree.
I'm talking they need 33, 35 ish minutes on the clock. Like, they need to cover that game.
What about this? I do think the Chiefs win this straight up. I feel very, very good about the Chiefs beating the Colts. We could tease that down to basically a pick 'em pick and take the Chiefs.
That's a good one.
I like that one a lot.
Fantasy for defense to stream too. I really like the Chiefs.
Oh,
I feel like that's one that a lot of people aren't talking about. But the Chiefs are going to score a lot of points. The Colts have to throw the ball, and as of now, Matt Ryan can't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with them, but they're struggling mightily.
My last one that I really like, and I would almost also take the over here or the under here and tease that up. But the Steelers versus the Browns, the Steelers are 4.5 point dogs.
Talk me through it.
And I think that's another close game. There's nothing about the Browns that like impressed me. Yes, they beat up on the Jets and then gave away the lead late.
Lost, yeah.
But I mean, I do think the Steelers are at least a good fundamentally sound team that is a well coached football team versus a Browns, offense that I don't believe in at all right now, other than their run game, and a defense that it's going to be a low scoring game. It's going to be probably an ugly game. Not going to be the best Thursday night game of the year, I don't think.
Yeah,
but I do think that the Steelers stay within 10, and I think they can win that game. I really do.
They can win that game. Little aside on their offensive coordinator, I think they have Matt Canada now. Mm-hmm. Trubisky, Claypool, and Deontay, all separate after the game, spoke to reporters about what's going on. Mm-hmm. All three of them had similar things to say about the offense and the play calling, saying that they feel like their plays aren't in their players' skill sets, that they're not in their best interests, and that they're not pushing the ball down the field efficiently like they should.
Interesting, yeah.
So all three of them, they're just growing frustrations with. I mean, that is a really good wide receiver room that you have, and Trubisky is a serviceable quarterback. I don't think he's anything to write home about, but. It's just they're not as efficient. Deontay, wildly underrated.
Yeah.
We've seen him, the catches that he's made that have been incomplete.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying as to where they should do that, but I don't know, man. That's a hard bet.
All right, still stay the way. And I hate losing a bet on Thursday where the other legs we're gonna play on Sunday. Yeah. Like I don't love that.
Happened to me week 1.
Am I crazy on the Ravens? I think the Ravens should be favored by like 6.5 versus the Patriots this week.
I do too.
And they're favored by 2.5.
Bill has the scheme to contain Lamar. I don't know. I don't think Lamar is on fire.
The Ravens lost to the Dolphins because they couldn't defend the deep ball, and there's nobody on the Patriots that can outrun anybody. Like there's nobody.
Aguilar isn't having that repeat week.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't imagine. I mean, the Ravens at least had some speed to actually deal with the Dolphins. The Patriots don't have any of that speed. So to me, and that's another one where I hate to go over the 0 and get plus. Plus it would end up being +4. But I don't think I need the points. I really don't. I think the Ravens win that handedly. So I don't know. That's one that I would consider for sure. Any other ones that you like that you see here?
I'm terrified about the Saints-Panthers. Jameis has been looking rough.
Yeah. I wouldn't touch it because I don't know enough about the Panthers right now. 0-2 doesn't feel like it feels like their offense is stagnant. I don't know. I'm scared of that team.
No. Is it crazy to think that Lions at +5.5 sounds like a solid bet with considering you can buy more points.
Yeah,
I do think that the Vikings and the Eagles, Jalen Hurts in Philly, the energy was just different. We could not get going.
Man,
I couldn't stop anything.
I really felt like the Vikings lost because of their defense. I mean, the defense was just playing and I don't know. I didn't watch the film. It looked like just a shell, zone defense, allowing everything over the middle and underneath. And I guess they just didn't think that Jalen Hurts would take it.
That's what I think.
Jalen Hurts didn't have one bad. He didn't even have to struggle to throw the ball. He had all those completions and stuff, but it was all easy. It was all underneath. It was all easy for an NFL quarterback. I mean,
for what we did against the Packers and the way that we came out with that force and stopped Aaron Rodgers, who should be able to pick our defense apart if that was the case. And I love the blitz packages we were coming at. We didn't do that with the Eagles. I think we played a lot of contain. We made Jalen beat us over the top, and he did it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then when he got in the red zone, he scrambled and stuff. But I think the Lions have a lot of fight to give. And if you buy points, even if the Vikings get out early, the garbage time, you'll get covered in that, right? Amon-Ra has coming out party last week.
He's looking good. Yeah. All right, is that it? Do we really like anybody else for as far as a teaser? I wouldn't touch the Jets. The Falcons Seahawks was the team we talked about.
It'd be a weird one to throw on the Bengals over the Jets there. The Bengals should rebound and come out swinging.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And again, that's just when we're looking at teasers, though. Like
that's what I'm saying.
I don't trust an 0-2 or I guess a winless. Were they the tie team? No, they were 0-2.
Yeah.
Bengals team against the Jets team that like just came off a great come from behind victory.
Where you tell me that the Bengals could after this week 0-3 and the Giants are 3-0.
Yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be super weird. All right, let's look at this teaser. Let's fix it. We got 5 legs right now. We might bring it down. Got 6 points. I like buying 6.5 points. With 5, what happens if I take one away? I'm just curious. 200. Man, I don't know. I usually try and do a 4-leg teaser instead of a 5-leg teaser. What do you think here?
I'm comfortable with selling some points on that.
Oh, like bringing it down a little bit?
Can you do 5?
If we did 5.5.
I think the odds jump right there is worth it.
It is worth it, and I'm just kind of looking at if I really believe that's a turn that I don't love, but the Ravens I really believe are winning that game. Lions I do think are keeping it within 10, so I'm good with that.
You're right. The Ravens is a worry one there because I've always felt like the +3, +2.5, any of that. I mean, you're just looking at getting schemed out of the game depending on the way that it goes. So
well, it's one of those where I'm just saying I think the Ravens are going to win and maybe if it's close, I'm
field goal.
Getting
Patriots
lucky.
Kick a field goal, you push there. It doesn't ruin the slip.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. I like that. You can bet. I would probably do a $25 bet to win 100. Nothing wrong with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll be coming at you with it.
That's our teaser of the week. We're going to be putting that in.
I want to recap real quick.
All right.
Okay, we did eggs. 3-1. I have Buffalo winning that game.
Yes.
We did money line though. We did do money line. Yes, because I was about to say
points,
no.
points.
That's why we have the 3-1 ratio going on.
Yeah.
Vikings over the Lions for me. Shots 2-1.
But 4-2.
We bet 4. Yeah, we did 4 basically.
Yeah.
So.
So I bet on the Lions to win, right?
Yes.
And
if they do
2 shots.
I do 4.
Wow. So you're taking the bad end of each bet.
Hey, I was waiting for you to notice that and give me something. As it went on in my head subconsciously, I just kept going, this guy's a dick. But just kept building on it. Like, he's going to throw me a bone, don't worry. I got raw dog there. It's all right. Go to the next one. It's cool. He'll give me one. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you saw the book and you at least appreciate the title now. That's good. In my head, I was sitting back like, you're a fucking villain today. Jacob, egg, shots, table, die.
That's why you're mad about the Raiders.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bet you will. Winner writes the fucking history books, don't they?
All right, what was the last bet? I forget.
My lock of the week. The Dallas Cowboys over the Giants, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then what were we betting on that one? Was that just shots again? Or?
The hot chip.
Hot chip. Half of a hot chip on your lock of the week. That's going to suck, man.
I'll say this. I will 100% throw up if I have to do it. And I'm going to do it in this order. I'm going to go.
God, you could have to do all 3.
Yeah, and it's going to happen on camera. And I know my luck. I know my family history. Listen, we're not a blessed people. We're not. It's coming. I'm gonna have to do eggs.
I did not think about any of this.
How would you do
terrified.
it? You get the unholy trinity.
So I'm looking pretty okay. I got 1 egg, 2 shots, half of a chip. All right. So I think what I'm doing is I'm scarfing that chip down first. No, I'm doing shots first.
Yeah.
Then chip.
Get the
and
edge.
Then try and soothe it with the egg.
Knock the edge.
Honestly,
off.
you're lucky you get 3 eggs.
In fact, even if you lose the shots and you have to do shots, I may opt in to drinking. Just to numb it. Well, I need to get in that headspace.
Yeah,
I need to get in that
I think
spot.
I need to be a little tipsy to do this. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I like that.
All right. Do we have anything else? All right. Hey, guys, let us know. This was a completely off-the-cuff show. We didn't really plan anything here. Had a little bit of fun joking around. Hope you liked it. If you did, hey, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week, and somebody will be upset. Peace.
7.